And it's a bit of a rhythmic reduction in the middle of this particular tune. And it requires a little bit of audience participation as well. It's a tune called Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard. Some of you may know this tune already. Yeah, I'm a big fan too. Right on. Excellent. I know I've got my loudest singers right there. That's awesome. You're all gonna have to beat them. It goes a little something like this. Repeat after me, please and thank you.
Sit down.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
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 Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Yeah, that's it. Awesome. Loud and proud, my friends. That's the way to do it. All right, here we go. We're going to go a lot faster than that, but do not fret. I will always sing it before you do. Mama put John on roll out of bed and she went to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout and he started the investigation. It's against the law, was against the law. What the mama saw was against the law. Oh, the mama looked down and she spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. And the papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time cause I don't know where. Goodbye to Rose, see the queen of Corona. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. That's right. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. In a couple of days, they come and take me away, so the press let the story leak. Then the radical priests come and get me released, and we was all on the cover of Newsweek. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time, cause I don't know where. Goodbye.
like to sit, I'll pack your seat. If you get too cold, call an expert. If you take a walk, I'll tax your feet.
Tax man, tax man,
'Cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man. Don't ask me what I wanted for. You don't want to make some more. 'Cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man.
my advice for those who die. Declare the pennies on your eyes. 'Cause I'm the tax man.
Yeah, I'm the tax man.
And you're working for no one, working for no one, working for no one, working for no one.
Have more opportunity for structure. So as we moved into this particular software, it started with the idea of us being able to have more than just one or two or three or four different loops for different sections of songs or different instrumental types, but being able to move to a completely automated system where instead of us pressing buttons to record and stop, we program it ahead of time. The computer does all the button pressing for us now. We still have to sing everything 100% perfect and not make any mistakes. Otherwise, we break the song and it's broken forever, 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 forever. So it takes a lot of pre-programming and lots and lots and lots of practice. And once we've practiced it to death and know that we can perform in front of an audience without making any mistakes, we get a smooth performance which we're able to offer to you. And that's basically how we approach live looping.
So how can you get the different layers sort of happening?
Well, I think what we do is we're actually going to give you, we'll do, yes, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you an example of just a little bit of the start of a particular piece.
And actually, why don't we do it live first?
Yes.
So this song, I should tell you, this is one that started off as a 10-part vocal, a cappella vocal piece that I was commissioned by a German choir to write. And I loved it so much that I thought, oh, I'm going to bring this back to free play, and we're going to figure out how we put those 10 parts into just two people's voices in layers. So we're going to show you what a few of these parts sound like.
And what we're going to do is we're going to perform them live the way we would do, but we're not going to turn the looper on, which means you're just going to hear one part, and then the next part, and then the next part, without us adding them in together. We do that, it sounds a little disjointed, like this.
leave that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. Do 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 So you can hear how it's very random sounding.
It's like Morse code, isn't it?
It is like Morse code.
Would you like us to decode it for you? All right, we're going to do it with the loop machine on.
That's it,
So
we'll
you can
show
see
you the opening.
how we put all those parts together.
I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. Would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air, leave teardrops everywhere. You think me rude, but I would just stand and stare.
So that's just one little
Sample.
section of what that piece would sound like, and then it builds more and more and more and more until it becomes this big monster electronica piece by the end.
Nice, that was fantastic. Thanks for doing that. And I was actually wondering to myself when I heard, was it in Rockin' Robin when you were whistling a bass part, or there was like this multiphonic or something about that?
Yes.
So that's actually, there's nothing technological about that. I'm really just doing two things. I'm humming and I'm whistling. When I do those together, and that's basically just it. Practice that a little bit, make it sound good.
Hours of fun.
It sounds like hours of fun, really. I actually saw, I think it was one of you when you were singing, you were kind of banging your chest, and I feel like I've seen Bobby McFerrin do that.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
He's one of my vocal heroes, that's for certain.
Did you ever do any like Bobby McFerrin covers?
We've done Bob McFerrin covers before, and we've both actually had the opportunity to sing with him as well and
Really?
improvise with him. Yeah, it's quite amazing. It's on a whole other level.
That must be fantastic. I remember seeing this lecture he was giving, and he was standing here and he had people sing a pitch. Have you seen this one?
Yes,
and
yes.
He jumps
The
over
sort of
and sings
pentatonic
another
scale
pitch and
thing.
ends up making this pentatonic scale just naturally.
It's brilliant.
And it leads to that idea, which is that music is ultimately a human art form that everybody understands intrinsically, so much to the point that he was able to jump on this magic keyboard and everybody just knew what notes to sing. It was natural and inherent to all of us and everybody in the audience.
Yeah, it's an amazing concept.
It really is. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your
Thank
performance.
you.
Great
Thank you very
play,
much.
everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Having a good time. Loving it.
So young to come around and take the style and really do something with it, you know?
Following the preliminary definitions of classes of stimuli, 5 definitions of illusion are considered, based upon the possible discrepancies between awareness and stimulus. This dilemma is resolved by redefining illusion without reference to truth or falsity, but relative to the functioning of a given perceptual system under different conditions.
Going crazy guy.
Take your time to look around my space.
Bust while I hop, keep out past in my industry slide through the phone, through the while I hear sharing shit on my woman's round with the lyrics that I found with the beats, sound goes round. With the sound that goes round. With the lyrics and the sound that goes round.
Copy that. We're ready for 3 and 2, and you can maneuver on time.
Houston, if you're ready, we'll maneuver.
Ready for the maneuver, and secondary equator check is not required.
Copy. 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 Houston, Endeavor, runway to right.
Endeavor, once we get the body left